She's known as an entertainer and actress, but nowadays, Cheryl Lee Ralph is focusing on the real world, making a call for action in the fight against AIDS. In tonight's What Matters, Ralph tells me about her plans for the AIDS quilt. Cheryl Lee Ralph joins me now live from New York. So great to see you. I know you were here in Atlanta. I wish we could have done this interview in person.
Me too.
Tell me what you're planning to do for the AIDS quilt.
Well, let me tell you, it's very simple. The AIDS quilt is a national treasure. It is over 50 miles long. It's a memorial to those who have passed away due to HIV and AIDS-related diseases. But in the way the numbers are going up within the communities of color, people of color only represent less than half a mile of the quilt. And so today, we launched a project there in Atlanta at Spelman College. I love Spelman for coming on board with us with this. We launched a quilting project to encourage people of color to come out and memorialize their family and friends who have not been included in this quilt.
It's important, Cheryl Lee, for awareness, because I know people have said it, and you don't want to criticize people, but this is reality, that African Americans, many African Americans, I should say, are in somewhat denial of HIV and AIDS, and there needs to be more awareness and we need a reality check.
Absolutely. And my fear for this disease is that this disease is getting younger and younger. We talk so much about adults, but I'm seeing 15-year-olds come in, get their tests, and they are positive. And after 21 years of this work, I say, not on my watch. As a mother of two, something has got to change. So we've got to break the stigma, break the silence. So we're asking people to call names, come out, make that quilt so people can see that you are very much affected by what's going on in the world around HIV and AIDS.
After your event, you plan to use the AIDS quilt in your performance in October, and I love this title, and you took me to task during the break going, what do you mean self-proclaimed diva? But I love the title, Diva Simply Singing. Explain that.
Diva Simply Singing was something that I started 21 years ago as a living memorial to the many friends that I had lost to AIDS as an original company member of Dreamgirls on Broadway. And so many of my friends died under stigma, shame, and silence that I said I've got to come up with a way to make them live forever. So I created Divas, because 21 years ago, if you can remember, nobody wanted to talk about this disease, but everybody would pay attention to a diva. So I invited my friends to come, the light, the mic, and the diva, simply singing. If you can't sing, baby, don't come to the diva stage.
I'm gonna have to come see it. I can't sing, but I think you would let me in. I have to ask you, it's a little bit off here, because when you were talking, you reminded me, did you see The Normal Heart on Broadway?
Yes.
Amazing.
Amazing.
And having been alive during that time, it just brought it all back. And when you were talking about it, I thought about that.
I remember a time so clearly when people got sick and died. You would dance with somebody tonight and they would be dead tomorrow. There was no dying process like the one that we've become used to. They got sick and they died. I will never, ever forget that time and the silence that covered so many of them. But in my mind, they were friends. They were somebody's lover. They were somebody's son. Most of them were incredible human beings who could help you with your wig, weave, weft, and wardrobe problem. Somebody like that's got to be remembered.
Tell it. Listen. You are amazing. Divas Simply Singing. Thank you. And the AIDS
Saturday, October 22nd. Saturday, October 22nd in Los Angeles. And visit thedivafoundation.org. And you have to have the, or you end up with some other divas in Canada.
Thank you. Do you ever age?
Thank you.
Did you ever age? You just look the same.
Good black don't crack, and beige don't age.
Cheryl Lee, get out of here. Thank you. Best of luck.